Long ago, in the reign of King Richard the Lionheart, there was a legend known to all. That of a man who stole from the rich to feed the poor. He was known throughout the realm as Robin Hood. It is known that he and his band of merry men plagued the evil Sheriff of Nottingham, and that he romanced and won the heart of Maid Marian. But there was more to their story. A tale kept secret, then forgotten, lost in the maze of time and shifting memory. For Robin and Marian had a child.
What?
You gave me orders to inform you the moment the child was born, my lord. Shall there be a price on the infant's head, my lord?
Equal to the price set on his father's. Robin Hood shall not have a son to plague Nottingham with his legacy.
Oh, the child is female.
Not his son. Are you quite certain?
Do you still wish a price on the infant's head, my lord?
Go!
Call her Gwyn. Let no harm come to her.
She'll be safe here, I promise.
Vocas, vocamus.
Vocatis vocant. How can I tutor you if you don't study?
You're the future churchman, Froderick. Latin serves you, not me. I'm only stabled here, and each crusade is said to be his last.
Would you have your father refuse his king?
Yes. King Richard should be here caring for his people. Instead, he abandons us to his brother, Prince John. The injustice is here, not in Jerusalem.
Back to Latin before you sour her milk.
Sweet enough, Brother Froderick. No. No! No! No, stop it! No! Oh, no. Stop it! Get off. Did I hurt you?
We're not children anymore.
Nearly there, Robin. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Tell him we'll soon be home.
What troubles, girl?
None, Uncle.
Froderick goes around like a bull with guttache. Have you no feelings for the boy?
I do love him. He's like my brother, but Uncle, I have to let him win at archery now and again just to spare him. How can I think of him as a husband?
It'll please your father.
I can't give him pleasure or its opposite. Rain in England won't make a rainbow in Jerusalem.
Love is not the weather, nor does it know distance.
Then how do we measure it? In hours spent? I can count his visits on one hand.
Tuck! White birds! Robin is coming!
Well, now you'll need two.
White birds just mean he's on his way. It could be several days. Oh, don't worry, he'll be fine.
Roderick, just go to bed.
I understand how you feel.
You're an orphan. You never knew your parents. You can be as sad or as angry as you like. It doesn't matter, they're never coming back. But he comes back. And he goes away, and he says he'll be back, but not when. He's my father, and I haven't seen him in 5 years.
I'll see him now. Good God, Gwen. Is that you? Is that really you? Look at that, Will. That's Froderick, too, isn't it? You've grown, my lad. Look at the size of you. I can't believe how quickly you've grown to be a woman. Handsome one at that, too, isn't she, Will?
Yes, indeed.
You marry your mother more and more, God rest her soul.
Welcome home, Father.
That's never young Andrew.
Robin.
How are you?
Welcome back.
Luke.
Always good to
You're
see
looking
you.
well.
Tuck, where are you?
In the name of the king! Come on, you fool, open the door!
Open the gate!
Richard the Lionheart is dying. Crossbow to the neck. It's doubtful he'll survive the journey home. In fact, he may be gone this very hour. Well, here's to King John.
May he take the throne for all our sakes. But what of Philip? Richard would want his son to take the throne.
An illegitimate son whom no one has ever seen. Philip will stay in France if he doesn't want to die.
Well said.
Prince John, my lord.
I bid thee welcome, Your Grace.
Little test of loyalty, my Lord Sheriff. I'm impressed. Who he?
Cardagian, your grace. I'm your forester. We have met before.
I don't remember. Oh, my whole body aches from the ride. I'm hungry.
See to it. Now!
Philip is coming, you know. My brother Richard has arranged for the boy to travel under the supervision of Countess Tortolo. They dock at Harwich within the week. Find him and kill him.
Yes, Your Grace.
He wears the royal signet ring. You will know him by this ring. Of course, I mustn't be implicated. We can say he was murdered by robbers. The woods around Nottingham are thick with thieves and renegade outlaws.
Consider it done.
That food's taking its time. Has he gone out to kill something fresh? No doubt Richard will take steps to protect his French brat.
No doubt.
Safe conduct from Harwich to Nottingham. Now let me see. Who does Richard hold in trust for matters such as these? Who would he send, do you think, to outwit you?
Robin Hood is in Jerusalem, Your Grace.
My spies have placed him here in England.
Don't worry about Robin Locksley. I will take care of him. You have my word.
Good.
Where's my food? I'm Prince John! Will you have a sound?
I thought you'd be riding with Gwen. The Tux says she can take a jump as well as you or me.
No time, Will.
Gwen's not a child anymore, Rob.
I can see that, Will.
Talk to her.
We leave tomorrow. What would you have me do? Stay behind to watch a girl jump a horse, and for that, King Richard's kingdom falls to John?
Kill two birds with one stone. Let me ride with you to meet Philip. My horse can take a hedge on the way, and England will be saved. One stone.
Very clever.
She thinks on her feet, Rob. Just like her old man.
Oh, I see.
And like her mother and everything else, in looks and spirit.
Thank you, Will.
And when I return, we'll have more time. We'll talk, catch up.
You've said that to me so many times I've lost count.
Well, for that, I'm sorry.
You needn't be sorry, only let me go with you.
This isn't some kind of errand, Gwen.
Please!
John has his spies everywhere, and you can be very sure they'll be watching the dogs. I have enough to worry about without you being there as well.
I wouldn't be a worry, I'd be a help. I can split a wand of willow at 50 paces. Watch.
Gwen, no. There'll be another time to meet Philip, I promise.
That's what you think? That I'm begging for the chance to meet the absent son of an absent king?
Fine, that's enough. You watch your tongue.
What right have you to chide me? Where were you when I was learning speech? I'll speak any way I like.
No, well, I'm still your father, you won't.
How many times have I begged to go with you? How many times have you told me that the highway is no life for a child? Look at me. Do you see a child?
You're behaving like a child. A grown woman wouldn't be as foolish as to argue like this.
If I were a son, you'd take me with you. I tell you, I'm as good as a son.
I gave my word to your mother that no harm would come to you because of me.
That's your excuse.
Have you any idea what would happen if you were captured? Do you know what Prince John does with his prisoners? You'd be lucky just to lose your head.
And lucky to die fighting for the cause. You can have my head if it comes to that.
You will stay here, where you belong.
Where I belong. Plucking chickens and mending socks, then I am chattel.
No. You are my daughter.
You do not know me, sir.
We'll meet Philip at the back gate in Harwich. Our old friend, Friar Benedict, has arranged it all. What?
Well, I think you handled it all very well.
This isn't some kind of fairground tournament, Will. Putting Philip on the throne would be dangerous. It's no place for a girl.
Conrad! Yes, Your Highness? Stop the coach! Stop coach. Whoa! Something the matter, Your Highness?
Oh, don't Your Highness me, Conrad. Oh. Countess Tortolo's perfume is choking me. I'll suffer it not a moment longer.
We should keep moving, Your Highness. Philip, sire.
I will ride only if you come inside and play cards with me in that fog. No joke.
Perhaps a moment. You'll be all right, you'll see.
I confess. I've no desire to wear a crown. Public life holds no charm.
Oh, that's because you haven't tried it yet, sire. Comes with a castle and lots of servants. Good food, good women.
You left out uprisings, famine, war, taxes, and plague.
We all suffer those, sire.
Yes, but a king is expected to do something about them. Just to contemplate a list of king's duties makes my head ache.
Oh, we have lost Philippe.
Oh, no, madame. He's right here with us.
Get back into the carriage immediately. It is not safe.
We're still in France, Countess.
Prince Johnny has his spies everywhere. Please, get back into the carriage immediately.
Thank you
For what?
for not saying something stupid that's meant to make me feel better. You know me well.
I hope so. After 8 years at the same table.
You're a good friend. If I seem ungrateful sometimes, forgive me. I feel at odds with the whole world. Tuck said that I should beg my father's pardon for the way I spoke. We shouldn't be fighting each other, but fighting together, side by side, against Prince John. Why can't he see? I must do something, or I will die before I've lived. Do you ever feel that?
Yes.
What stops you?
I'm a coward.
Brother Marcus says that life's like a wild horse. You ride it, or it rides you.
Suppose the wild horse doesn't want to be ridden.
Are you a master of your destiny or a slave to your fear?
A man who isn't afraid of a wild creature is probably a fool.
I don't want to be afraid of anything.
It is all arranged, madame. Prince John's army awaits in Harwich. Philip will be murdered the moment he comes ashore.
Prince John promised to pay my travel expenses. Would you like to pour me some wine? Lily.
Put on your boots, make no sound.
What time is it? Do we sail before dawn?
What's your jacket?
Comrade, have you gone mad?
Sire, listen to me. We're not among friends.
Tuck. Will.
Many thanks.
No goodbye for her father.
Go to her, Robin. It's unwise to leave a hole unmended. It grows.
It'll be forgotten by the time I return. Mother had a temper too, God rest her soul.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Whoa! Do you want to wake the whole abbey?
Fine. What have you done?
I need your clothes. To pass as a boy. Don't try and stop me, or I'll knock you cold. You know I can.
This is stupid.
Stupid to join the fight against Prince John.
Prince John or your father?
Who are you really fighting?
You, it seems. I can't just sit here. Philip is our one chance to bring justice and peace to England.
Then I'm coming with you.
You're a scholar, not a warrior.
I beat you at archery.
Only when I let you. Wish me Godspeed. Tell Tom not to worry.
But you... If... Quick! The crossing to England will be difficult and cold. Here, take this.
Keep it.
You saved my life. I can save you from a chill at the very least.
No.
As your future king, I command you. Wear it for my sake.
All right.
If you were ill, who would look after me? I don't feel the cold. I don't feel much of anything right now. Not cold. Not hunger. Not even fear. As if I'm dreaming. Or in my grave. I wish I could see my father before he dies. What could he tell me? Look at you, Conrad. Fit to rule.
Patrol the surrounding fields and woods. For all we know, Philip may be here already in hiding.
Thing is, we'll find him.
Any sign of Locksley?
All the main roads are being watched.
He doesn't travel on main roads, Captain! He flies! Like one of his arrows.
Nice by those cabbages. Not the AM sour last time.
What? Let go! Thief! I shall see you in prison. How dare you? I am sick of you scuffling round the market. What do you think you're doing?
I hope, sir, that your wife is barren. A man who punishes a hungry child should have none of his own.
Mind your business. Catch the guard. This boy is a thief.
Let him go! He's taken nothing.
Dare you!
Wish for a thief. You'll get one.
Stolen my benefits! That is what he's making
Wait! Cast off! My horse is at the far end of the market. Take it. Meet me there. I will, but... Under the wall. Why? Come on. Wait. Running ahead.
What's going on?
A stroke of luck, that's why. A thief. God love him, he's got the guards running around in circles.
Good, let's go.
Friar Benedict has arranged a meeting at the back gate of Harwich, but sire, how will we know Robin Hood?
Mortal love is but the licking of honey from thorns. And then he must reply, it is in solitude that merits accumulate.
Pretty thought, but I can't agree. Licking love's honey, no matter the danger, merits more than an empty bed on a cold night.
You are a philosopher, Conrad.
No, sir, I'm a lover. I would trade food for love even if I was starving.
I've known a lot of women. But right now, I can't think of one that I wouldn't trade for some meat, some bread, and a decent ale.
Admitted. You're glad I came.
Yes. I'm glad you came.
Really?
Really.
You don't have to lie. If you're not glad, say so.
I said I was glad.
But you really wish I'd stayed behind.
No, I don't.
Really?
Frederick, stop it.
Sorry. These were good. But you shouldn't steal.
Oh, I see. Your morals rise as your stomach fills.
No sense leaving it for the birds.
Prince John taxes the poor until they can't feed their own children, and then he jails them for stealing. John's the thief, not them. Not me.
You could have ended up in prison.
My father stole from the rich and gave to the poor, and no prison could hold him.
I can never be like your father.
I didn't expect it.
If I were, would you like me better?
Prince John's men, they're looking for Philip. I shouldn't have stolen the venison. If they see me, they'll arrest me.
Go. We'll split up. I'll lead them back to town. Hide and meet me after dark. Promise?
Where?
In the chapel.
Don't get caught.
French boy may be hiding here. You make sure you cover every inch of the ground. Make way! Make way! Oh, this way!
Come quick! I found the boy!
It's him! It's Philip!
Oh! Lower your bow! You're outnumbered!
Get on.
So what have you to say?
Had you not come, I'd be dead or worse. Is that what you want to hear? Well, I admit it, and freely, only please don't send me home.
Does Tuck know of this?
I thought Frederick would tell him, but he's followed me here.
Roderick, too. You hear that, Will? Where is he now?
It's to meet him in the chapel after dark. We split up so that I could get away.
I don't understand. Why were you running from those men?
I expect there's a warrant for my arrest.
For your what?
Well, I stole some venison pies off a baron, but he was altogether too fat and the children were hungry.
Our thief. Many thanks, girl. You took the guards from their posts, gave us...
Well, there's no help for it now. You'll have to stay here till one of us can take you back.
I can't. Frederick will worry if I don't come.
I can't risk Philip's life simply to save your little friend from worry. He'll have to manage.
Well, I can go by myself.
What, and be arrested? No. You will sit exactly where you are, and you will not disobey me again. Now sit!
He's her dearest friend, Rob. You'd never leave me hanging out to dry.
Did you hear what happened in Harwich today? A man stole bread and gave it to a bunch of beggars.
The boy out there, what does he say?
He is travelling with a companion to Nottingham for the archery tournament, and he knows nothing of Robin Hood or Prince Philip. He may be more forthcoming on the rack, my lord.
No. Release him. Then have him follow.
Keep out of sight and watch the road. Will, you watch the door.
Robin, sir. Is Gwyn with you?
Shh, she's outside. Stay here, wait for my signal, and leave by the door in the back. Do you understand?
Yes. I tried to stop her coming, sir.
Sure you did. You're a good lad. Now mind you, wait for my signal.
Robin of Locksley.
No, that's not him. Robin's a much uglier man.
I want them alive. Lancers approach! Disarm them. Mortal love is but the licking of honey from thorns. Old Friar Benedict sang like a nightingale when he thought I was one of your men. That was before I ran him through. Bring them.
We've got to do something. If my father is in prison, then Philip will be killed.
Listen to me. There are too many guards. We have to get help. Hurry.
I have been sent to meet the son of a friend.
Mortal love is but the licking of honey from thorns.
It is in solitude that merits accumulate, my prince. This way, your highness.
Robin of Locksley, you're alone. Where are your men?
In the forest just beyond. A moment, your highness. I will return.
We should tell him who's who, sire, before I am tempted to take the throne.
Let him go. We have our prize.
You ride back and tell the uncles that my father and Will Scarlet are in the castle at Nottingham. My father's a prisoner because of me. Price for my stupid, stupid pride. I pray Philip isn't captured or dead. Well, hurry! Bring as many men as you can. I'll meet you in Nottingham. As God is my witness, I will not let my father die in prison.
Good Lord. My apologies. You are dressed as a man.
Well, how else should a man dress?
You fool the eye somewhat, but there are 4 other senses. I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Now you let me steal your horse.
I give it to you freely, madam. A woman should not have to walk.
Has not a woman legs? Do we not walk and run just as you do?
There are dangers for a woman in the forest.
Oh, but no dangers for you.
I'm bigger and stronger.
But not faster or more cunning?
Definitely faster.
Oh, so you'd agree I'm more cunning?
Will you just take the horse and be gone?
I'll steal a horse fairly, but I won't take it by the poor reason of my gender.
Wait! We could both ride. I am a stranger, and I would be grateful for a guide. I must get back to France and to safety.
I'm going to Nottingham. There are people there who may help you to France, but I must warn you, it's not safe to be in my company.
Nor mine.
I'm wanted in 5 shires.
I'm wanted in all of England.
I don't care if you're a thief or a murderer, but are you loyal to King Richard?
That I can assure you.
Then we can share the ride.
What's happening in the market?
Welcome back to Nottingham, my lord. It's the Harvest Festival. You're to judge the tournament.
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. Stop fussing. Any other news?
There are rumours, my lord, that Philip comes to England.
Unfortunately, the climate didn't agree with him. He died. Long live King John.
Long live King John.
It is formidable, mon cœur.
Yeah, I think I like it. Not too gaudy, is it? Not too French.
Sire. It is done, sire.
Right, everybody out. Go on, get out. Out, quickly. You two. Shut the door. A definite look of Richard round the mouth and chin. Oh, God, the things I'm forced to do.
You deserve to be king. I'm so happy that we have succeeded. Mon Dieu. This is not Philip.
Do I have to spell it out, you imbecile? Do I have to write it down? I'm surrounded by idiots. I make one simple request. Kill one prince. Impossible. Must I do everything? I even went to Nottingham myself. Where's Philip?
Does he mean young Philip the baker or old Philip the pig herder?
I haven't seen either since winter last.
I'll have your head on a stake.
Maybe he means it. Philip the map maker.
Philip the map maker? No, he's dead. That's not the one you meant, is it?
I mean Philip, the half-wit son of my brother!
What does he look like?
Prepare the rack.
Yes, sire.
He's still alive.
My journey ends here in Nottingham. It's best we part here. I'm on the King's business.
The king employs you to steal horses.
He employed a man to protect his son, Philip. We have to free that man from prison.
If you're talking of Robin of Locksley, let him rot there. He has betrayed his king and plotted Philip's death.
May God strike you down for repeating such a lie.
He led the prince into a trap this very day.
Not Robin Hood, you may believe me.
And not my own eyes.
And what of my eyes? I saw Robin Hood taken prisoner. And who are you that you pretend to know Philip?
Conrad. I was the prince's valet.
Was?
The man I came with is dead.
No.
John's first act as king will be to hang Robin Hood and Will Scarlet, I know it. We have to get them out of prison. Conrad, say you'll help me, please.
A woman dressed as a man, and me, Prince's valet, against John's army.
You're frightened.
Better a live coward than a dead fool.
You don't understand. Robin of Locksley is my father.
Get in there!
They won't kill us yet until they found the boy.
Or John's wearing the crown. He only waits for news of King Richard's death.
And let Richard live another day. Oh, what a mess.
It wasn't Gwen's fault, Rob. We walked into it. She's a good girl.
I know. I should have brought her along. I should have said yes. She was right to ask for more. I should have told her that.
I ordered Philip dead. Did I get Philip dead? I did not.
An honest mistake, my lord.
Honest mistake? Honest mistake? My life is in danger and you talk of honest mistakes. Are you mad or just plain stupid? What did I order?
Philip's death, sire.
Who do I want dead?
Philip, sire.
The name of the man you must kill?
Philip.
Philip! Good. Ride to Nottingham, inform your sheriff. If he doesn't send me Philip's head, I'll have his. And yours. On a plate. Well, 2 heads are better than 1.
Philip's death will be a great blow for the people. He was our one prayer for England. The people don't love John. He's moved by greed. He treats his subjects like sheep for shearing or slaughter.
Surely one king is as good as the next. Philip cared nothing for affairs of state. He thought only of wine and dancing. Believe me, England is better off.
You know nothing of life, hero. You wouldn't say that. I'd rather a fool on the throne than John.
Now, don't mistake me. Philip was not a fool. In fact, he was quite the opposite. Had a quick wit, according to some. He found favor with women. He was a fine swordsman. Well, average. All in all, not a bad fellow. But no desire for public life.
A child can prefer. The prince has an obligation to serve the people.
Here, Archer. If you don't hurry, you won't make the tournament. It's over on the south lawn.
Look at you. A woman, and you prefer to be a man. Why shouldn't a prince take another path?
Archery tournament. The winner attends the sheriff's banquet inside the castle.
I'm a fair shot, Gwyn, but I can't promise I'll win.
Who's asking you to? But enter us both if you like. You may need the practice.
Thank you, madam.
Conrad of Lancaster.
And my brother, Wilfred of Lancaster.
You're up against some fine archers today, boys.
Get this over with, quickly.
That's the Sheriff of Nottingham. My father's greatest enemy and Prince John's right hand.
Hear me! Be all those present of good cheer, and all may witness the finest archers in all of England, beginning at 60 paces! I now ask Cuthbert of Durham, John of Leicester, William of Nottingham, Richard of Exeter, to step to the mark. Ready? I now ask Wilfred of Lancaster, Robert of Leicester, Godfrey of Kent, Philip of Winchester, Reginald of Huntingdon, to step to the mark. Ready? Come on, boys! Edward of Salisbury, Wilfrid of Canterbury, and Big Godfrey of London! To step to the mark! Ready? Round 2! Targets are 70 paces! I now ask Godfrey of Kent, Macduff of Nottingham, John of York, step to the mark! Round 3! Round 4! Round 5! Ready?
The wind came up.
There was no wind. I shot poorly.
Targets to 80 paces!
It's up to you now, Conrad. In your master's memory.
Conrad of Lancaster, McCamley of London, Richard of Exeter, and Big Godfrey of London! Step to the mark! Ready?
Make it 100 paces. 100 paces. The man nearest my arrow takes the prize.
Make way for the sheriff!
What's this?
To end it quickly, that's all. He has better things to do. Torture prisoners, levy taxes. He wouldn't dare do this if my father were here.
Is he good?
No.
Then apparently very lucky.
Richard of Exeter, step forward! McCamley of London, step forward! Conrad of Lancaster, step
Wait.
forward!
Let me be your proxy.
You think you can best an inch?
Come on, boys, move it along. Take your best shot. No excuses.
My brother will be my proxy.
That's not allowed. Is that allowed?
Are you afraid that the little one here will better you, sir? Look, he doesn't even have his whiskers yet, do you, boy?
No, my lord, but I have an eye and a good hand.
Carry on then, little man. And when I'm dining at the castle this evening, I'll drink a toast to you and your brother.
Step forward!
He's not from around here, is he?
Wilfred of Lancaster, my lord.
Wilfred of Lancaster!
His style, with the bow. Does it remind you of anyone?
Aye, sire. Robin Hood.
Remember the tower we saw on the north side? That's where the prisoners are kept. Meet me there under the arch. Well, take your time.
I haven't eaten in more than a day. I'd fill my stomach if I were you.
I'm not thinking of my stomach right now.
Well, think about getting caught and thrown into a cell without a scrap to eat. That's him. The man that said he was Robin Hood. He led us to the trap. We must leave at once.
What about my father?
Listen to me. That man is an assassin. And if he sees me, we are dead. And we'll be no good to your father or anyone else. Come with me now, and I swear on my honor, I will get your father out of prison. Will you trust me?
Yes.
John wants Philip's head on a plate, or he'll have ours.
Take 20 bowmen on horseback. Have them ready to search. We ride at once. This time, the boy dies.
Who are you?
It's Philip's valet. Philip's dead. Murdered.
It's true.
Dead?
Don't worry, lad. It's not your fault.
We have to find my father. We must stop Prince John.
Did you have to bring the whole army into Sherwood?
I'm sorry, Uncle.
Come, we must be gone. Let's pray our plan worked.
We'll have to join together and rise up against John. It's the only way England will ever be free. If we can...
Tuck! We have the sheriff! We have the sheriff! Come and look!
Already?
What?
Tell me, my father and Will Scarlet, are they alive?
Not for very long. No one lasts very long in the Tower Dungeon.
The Tower of London.
Where is he? Where's the sheriff?
His men are here, sire. He is not.
We will split the city. I hold the sheriff of Nottingham
In exchange for the prisoners Robin of Locksley and Will Scarlet. Long live King Richard, and death to the Pretender.
Who are these people? They call themselves forest people. That's Bryn. Sheriff's tax collectors drove off all his pigs. Mary Duff. They slaughtered her milk cow when she couldn't pay, and then put out her father's eyes. This is Prince John's rule.
Now I begin to understand your sister.
We're not brother and sister. Did Gwyn tell you we were?
No, it's just... You seem so close.
We're betrothed.
Gwyn, you must eat.
All this suffering and I haven't done a thing to change it.
More than Philip would have done, I can imagine.
Philip was chosen by Richard, who was a good and just ruler. If Philip had been alive, he would have brought peace to England, I know it. Why'd you stare?
Do you always wear men's clothes?
No, of course not. It's just I wanted to ride with my father. Keeping me safe kept us apart, and he was always at war.
Mine too. As a child, I hated him. I think it was because I longed for him.
Where is he now?
He's dying.
Conrad, I'm so sorry. Philip was very lucky to have a friend like you.
What did he say?
Nothing.
I don't trust him. He doesn't act like a manservant.
Should he do bow and scrape to you?
I'm serious. He could be a spy for Prince John.
Froderick.
Come, I made a place for you to sleep.
Boy! Some water. Some water!
He tricked me.
He was tied to a tree! Did you untie him?
He asked for water, that's all. The knife.
We had a hostage, our best chance! Froderick let the sheriff escape.
Stop it, Gwen. Can't you see he's hurt?
My father hangs. I will never speak to you again.
We'd better tend to that cut.
Not now. The sheriff will be back with his men. We should head for the Abbey.
No. I promised Gwen I would free her father. I'm going to London. Who will ride with me?
Good morning, Robin Hood. I trust you slept well. I slept like a baby. Ah, breakfast in the rack room. There was something I wanted to tell you. What was it? Oh, yes. My poor dear brother, how shall I put it? Richard the Lionheart is dead.
And long live King Philip.
That mongrel puppy. He wasn't even born here. No. Tomorrow is my coronation.
I'm sorry I can't make it, but thank you.
I'd sleep easier if I knew where to find Philip.
I'd sleep better if I had a pillow.
I'll arrange it. Be my friend, Robin of Locksley.
Well, you're a hard man to like, John.
Try. Do I look better to you now? Where is he? I'll hang you in the square. And that little girl of yours. Where's Philip?
You have egg in your beard.
I come here trying to make friends. Stretch him until he talks.
He's alive. King Richard's son still lives. Philip's alive.
You heard. Prince Philip lives. Tell everyone.
Tell them in the Abbey Prince Philip's alive. It's a miracle, yes.
Quietly. Prince Philip's alive. King Richard's son is alive. Philip's alive.
Philip's alive.
Send a messenger ahead of us. They must double the guard of the tower.
A girl and a handful of monks, my lord? You don't set a trap for a bear when catching a mouse.
You didn't see this mouse. Spitting image of her father, his skills, his blatant disrespect of the law. I should have slaughtered her in her crib. Well, she'll know fear and death. I'll teach her both. But first, Philip must die. Long live King John! Hey, to London!
Forgive me, Frederick.
All right?
Please, I can't bear it when we're not friends. I'm sorry. I was wrong. You were hurt. Conrad was right.
Conrad?
Yes.
Well, don't pretend. I know you like him.
Stop it.
What? You like him. Don't deny it. I know you better than you know yourself. You said so.
It doesn't matter. I told him not to think of me as a woman, and he's obeyed me very well, so let that be the end of it.
I've seen the way he looks at you, and believe me, he sees you as a woman.
What?
Maybe he believes that you're also in love with someone else. I didn't exactly say that we were betrothed.
Oh, Frederick.
I'm sorry. I'm always apologizing to you. Maybe that's the problem. Would you like me better if I just grabbed you, threw you down, and kissed you from head to toe? Go ahead. Tell him we're just best friends. We are still best friends, aren't we?
Oh. Are you afraid?
Aren't you? Prince John's army is well trained and well armed.
My father says there's no courage without fear.
These people are the ones with the courage to rise each morning to face the loss of their land, to see their children hungry, their livestock stolen, and they don't give up. They are the heroes. You've shown me that.
Frederick told me what he said to you. I'm not betrothed to him. Or anyone.
A friend once told me a woman would infect me like a plague.
I like a valet's way of speaking. No false compliments, no courtly manners.
Gwen, after tomorrow, things will be different.
Well, we could both be dead.
No, that's not what I meant.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
Gwen!
If this is true, then John can still be defeated.
What? What is it?
In the village, everyone's talking about it. Prince John's men are still searching for Philip. He's alive.
It's a rumor. Wishful thinking. Conrad saw Philip die.
Conrad's lying. He's a traitor, a spy for Prince John.
It's not true. If Conrad said Philip's dead, then he's dead, and anything else is a lie.
Philip is alive. Philip thought if people believed that he was dead, he'd be safe, and he could return to France, uncrowned.
King Richard's son could not be such a coward.
Oh, trust me, he could. But he's changed. He sees things differently now. through eyes that are sharper than his. I'm sorry I lied to you, Gwyn.
It's the seal of Richard!
We fight. In the name of King Richard, we fight!
Now, which one is he?
There, he leads them.
Out of my sight, you miserable wretch. And you didn't say thank you. Thank you.
It's a trap! Circle round, Gwyn! Why do you run? Fight! Why do you back up, cowards?
Come on.
Frederick!
I had to. I know how much you like him.
They'll be here soon with reinforcements. Let's get him to safety.
We attack with everything we have.
Keep calm, Gwyn.
We smash them. We smash them now, drive Prince John into the sea.
Frederick will be all right. John will never be crowned, and we will get your father out of prison. I made a promise. All rise for His Royal Highness, Prince John. Hold this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you swear to forbid wrong to men of every rank within your realm, and enforce justice with mercy in all your judgments, as you would have God grant mercy unto you?
I swear.
Ready?
John Lackland of England, the chosen of his people, shall receive the insignia of his kingly office.
Robin! Is that you? Where? Where's Robin?
He's in here! They've hurt you!
What are you doing here?
If I didn't come, who would?
I think I can get myself out of prison. I've done it before now.
This is Philip.
You're late, boy. Shouldn't have wasted your time coming here.
The man who lets Robin Hood hang has no business claiming the throne.
I'll be a fool to argue with that. Let's go. We need to stop the coronation.
May this oil, poured on the head of God's servant, be a true sign of the inner unction of his heart.
You go with Philip. I'm going to stay behind and search for Will.
I'm staying with you.
I'm trusting you with the safe passage of my king. Now, I gave my word to Richard. Now, you give your word to me.
You have it, sir.
Go! Fly like the wind! Don't let John wear England's crown!
Crown the anointed with glory, justice, and might.
I never thought you'd survive the crusade.
Well, it was the thought of you that kept me going.
Oh, no. Your sword is just beyond your reach.
I think Prince John's rack has given me a longer arm.
Not quite long enough. Isn't it time you retire to the country?
Where I can plant a garden on your grave.
Going somewhere? My lord! 50 pieces! A bullseye should be easy for you!
A fine idea! And a fitting end for Robin Hood.
Are you certain, my lord?
It's a good shot.
Crown him with glory and give him yet a brighter crown.
Stop! In the name of King Richard, do not crown this man.
Who is this madman? Take him out and hang him!
I am Philip, son of Richard the Lionheart, and chosen by him as his successor. As proof, here is the ring given to me by my father.
Your father, the absent Richard, and his illegitimate son. I will wear the crown. I am the rightful heir by blood. I am the rightful king by law.
There are higher laws for men like you. You could never be king. I have seen what your armies and your taxmen have done to the villagers. Their suffering is the product of your greed and your fear.
How dare you? You draw a sword against your king. Arrest this man! Arrest him for treason! Step forward and defend your king! I command it! Why do you not move? You defy me for him? You defy God for him? Arrest that man! I command you! Miserable, contemptible cowards! You're all guilty of high treason! I'll hang every last one of you! You! And you! And you! All of you! I'll hang all of you!
It's over. The people won't do what you ask. They won't fight for you anymore. Your days of tyranny are at an end.
Give me my father's crown, sir.
This is ridiculous. History will ignore you.
I'm in your service, Your Majesty.
Did Frederick tell you? I've made him a member of my council.
He's off to learn Spanish and improve foreign relations. He's very happy.
Wilfred of Lancaster. I hardly know you.
You will be king. I am a commoner.
I could abdicate my throne.
And I would despise you if you did.
I would despise myself.
Your Highness.
Come. Before they spew Latin and pour oil on my head. Let us be Gwyn and Conrad once more. Even if it's only for an hour. Or a minute.
1 minute.
It's not fair. The king should have everything he wants.
That's what I used to say when my father went off to war. It's not fair. Why does he love Richard more than his own daughter? I didn't understand. It wasn't Richard he loved. It was something much bigger. Something he held inside himself like a priest carries his faith. One man's desire should not be the cause of another man's pain. Which is why I will serve your majesty as my father served your father.
From this day forward and forever.
Yes, your majesty.
Say it. Please.
From this day forward and forever.
Good day, Mistress Loxley.
Good day, Your Highness.
Wondered where you were. Froderick thought I might find you in here.
It's a quiet place to think.
Never had much quiet in my life. Your mother fell in love with a robber and a thief. Prince is just as bad, if not worse. Look at me, Gwyn. Look at me. I did what I thought was right. I kept away and I let you grow up alone because I wanted to protect you from the life I lead.
There's nothing wrong with the life you lead.
No, there isn't. For me. I wanted something better for you. In the end, it didn't make any difference, did it? You grew up to be just like me anyway. So I'm not saying that we start again, just start. Partners. You know, father and daughter. One condition, though, you take your orders from me.
I promise.
We'll serve the king together.
Oh, no.
History may have forgotten the reign of Philip, son of Richard the Lionheart, but this much is known, that Philip never married. He pledged his heart instead to a woman of no birthright, the daughter of a thief and a lady, a common woman of uncommon valor. She was called Gwyn.